Remember Raymond Daniels?
Mm-mm. I don't know who that is.
Uh, he's the guy fighting right. He's the one with the 720 knockout.
Why is he in karate, not or karate combat, not in UFC?
He didn't. The 720 wasn't in UFC.
What didn't he do like the 720 and then the guy went to like
It was. I don't
clinch
think.
or whatever and he went?
Yeah, but it wasn't UFC. It was like a different organization, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know.
But he's he's mainly a karate, like kickboxer. But he
He's
did
in
fight. He did fight
white?
MMA. Yeah. No, he's the guy in the black pants. Yeah, he does like love spinning stuff. We're watching
Karate combat.
the latest Karate Combat.
What do they have in the back? Is that like green screen or what is
They
that
always
about?
have the coolest events, but yeah, I guess it's like green screen or projected up there or something. But
Cool looking.
I know they did one in like a prison one time. They always have really cool venues, I think. And then I don't know how you feel, but I kind of like their
Ring.
ring
thing.
with the not really walls, but like slanted walls.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Especially for like, I mean, you can't shoot takedowns or anything in this, but you can do like the follow up ground. See how they're like doing some clinch grappling, but not actual like.
I guess you can kind of like wrestle
You can
on the wall.
Yeah, you can wrestle on the wall, but once it actually like hits the ground, they stop it. So if you strike if a guy's laying up against the wall, you can totally just like kind of ground and pound him on the wall. I like Karate Combat. I think it's really cool, especially if you're a kickboxer or a Muay Thai guy. So we got some the first fight night after 300.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, nah. I was thinking it was gonna be boring, but the more I've started like research this card, there's a lot of like looking at the odds. There's a lot of people like big odd differences going on. Even starting in your you look at your prelims, your first and we don't usually watch the prelims, but I think I might put some bets on some of the guys on the prelims because some of the odds are crazy. But let's just I'm not gonna bet on this one because I think this chick's getting knocked out. But your first fight, your prelim fights, Benitez versus Machete. I think Machete's gonna win this one.
Wait, hold on. Why doesn't the Machete guy have a last name?
I'm not really sure. He's from China, so maybe it just. I have no idea. It's a good question.
He has no last name.
But I kind of just glanced at these guys' stuff. I've seen Gabriel got knocked out by that Omnama guy or Omna.
The bald guy?
No, the guy that's fighting that wrestler later on in the card.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy?
No, that's Ronnie Yaya you're thinking of. This Onama, we were looking at him earlier. He's fighting the guy with the wrestling tattoo on his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But he fought Gabriel and knocked Gabriel out. So I see Marchete winning that one. But this one is a big one. She's a plus 390 or a minus 520 favorite. It's Ivana Petrovic from Croatia is fighting Liang Na from China, and I looked up Liang's record, and it's like she's been knocked out in her last 3 fights. So I'm like,
first round.
yeah, I feel like she's being fed. So yeah, don't bet on her as an underdog. I wouldn't. She's not my dog in this one. This though, UFC don't have the odds posted yet, but you have this fight
Lollipop.
it looks like Lollipop when you look at it. His name's Goku, and the other guy's name's Padilla's name's Taco.
What?
Yeah, that's his nickname. Yeah. But this fight was kind of added last minute. I didn't see it anywhere, and all of a sudden it just popped up on betting and on the things. But Padilla is a huge underdog in this one. He's 13. He's 13-6. This other guy's 14-2, 14-3, something like that. But Padilla's all of his 13 wins all come from all finishes.
Wow.
He's really only he lost a few by decision I seen, and then but the other guys I said 14-2, so he's pretty good too. But I feel for some reason they really have Padilla as an underdog here. So if you're picking an underdog, Padilla's a pretty good one to bet some money on. I'm going Padilla on this one. What do you think? I mean, I don't know if we'll even get around to watch. If I have money on him, I'm watching the prelims.
I'm betting James a Lollipop.
You think Lollipop?
Because,
From Peru?
yeah, because he looks like a chola from Peru.
I mean, he does look like a Peruvian gangsta. All right, here we go. Next one, we got Marnick Mann and Kitlin Souza, women's strawweight bout. Souza's going to, if you look at the odds and the how everybody thinks this going to, Souza's going to, like, murder this chick.
Yeah.
I think she probably, like, finished her in the first round. I'm going, I'm thinking, like, rear naked. Maybe an arm triangle. I'm going rear naked or an arm triangle. Souza, first round.
Yeah, I've heard that Souza's is...
She's a minus 345 favorite.
I've heard that she's Anderson Silva's dog's cat's best friend's monkey. So, I'm betting on her.
You're going Souza, too. You've done your research, I can tell. Oh. We got Delonte Mays versus Cal Machado. This one's really close. I'm going to go Delonte Mays.
I'm going Chow Bing Bong.
You're going to go Chow Machado on it?
No, Chow Bing Bong.
And then we've got, this one is another one I might be putting some. This one is one that got Austin Hubbard versus Michael Figlak. And Hubbard is the recent, like, Ultimate Fighter winner. The one where the vets versus the newer guys.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like his second run in the UFC, and in my opinion, he's like, I think if he loses this fight, he's probably on his way out.
Yeah, he's
gonna
get cut.
This is kind of like Figlak is on his way up right now. I think he's only got one loss, and it was on his UFC debut. So this is kind of like his test, and kind of Hubbard's test to see if he's still staying in. And I think.
I got Michael Flack.
Yeah, I got Figlak on this one. Your next. This next fight is actually, this is one of my dogs. I'm voting. He's a big underdog in this one. Ronnie Yaya, which Gavin loves his profile picture. He's got a goofy looking smile on his face, and his name's funny. But he's versing Victor Henry, and Victor's a minus 500 favorite. So if you're putting money on, I just think. You look at their records. Have you heard of Victor Henry before? Like, looking at his records, here, let's pop him up real quick. Okay, so he's 23-6. I mean, he's got a pretty
decent record. 5
first-round finishes, 8 submission finishes, 6 by knockout. So, like, he's pretty experienced. He's like, I think 30. He's in his later 30s too, and so is Ronnie. Like, they're both Ronnie Yaya. They're both like really close. So it's not like a big old guy versus young guy. I just haven't really heard of Victor Henry. So he must be pretty good, but he's definitely the favorite. But then you go look at Ronnie Yaya. I mean, he's got 21 wins by submission, 7 wins by decision. But let's look at his fight history here real quick. Before his last loss. So he's coming off of a loss by TKO in the first. But let's take a look at it real quick. So he's got a unanimous decision win, submission win, a draw. I didn't know. I forgot about the draw. This just says decision. Well, he's got submission. Submission, decision. So, I mean, he's got like a shit ton of submissions. I think if you're going to bet for an underdog, you vote for Ronnie Yaya to pull this fight off with a submission.
I'm just voting him because he's got a weird smile.
He's got the creeper smile.
Yeah.
So, Ronnie Yaya is my pick in this one. And if you're putting money on guys on the undercard, and you're going underdog-wise, you should put money on Yaya, or you should put money on Padilla. So now we're getting to your main card.
I'm pretty sure I just saw Tyrone Woodley in the crowd there.
Probably, like I said, Karate Combat's sick. And you got Boss Rutan, George St. Pierre is like 2 of your commentators. Can't really go wrong there. So, starting off your main card, you got Medique versus Tim Means. And Medique's a big favorite in this one. Kind of another one, if this is really the only dog one I really see on the... Because Tim Means is just a veteran and he's tough, dude. Yeah, I think you put some money... If you're putting underdog money on somebody, he's a plus 250 on him. So, bet 100, come out 250. That's not too bad. I'm going Medique on this one though. You going Tim Means or?
I'm gonna have to take.
Ooh, we see that spin side from Raymond Daniels.
Yeah.
That was freaking pretty,
take
man.
Your nose.
Wait, so you can drive? He just drove on a single. I didn't know you could like catch and drive. Okay. Who did you say you were going with? Sorry, I got distracted.
The medic.
Yeah.
I need a medic.
Somebody give me a medic. Ooh, those knees. Just a freaking scrap. Raymond Daniels and Eddie Farrell. You alright? You got the black lung pop?
I keep coughing. I don't know why.
So, then the next match is David Onama versus Jonathan Pierce. What are you thinking in this one, Gavin?
Jonathan.
You got a wrestler versus a stand-up.
Jonathan Pierce.
You got Pierce winning this one?
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Pierce's
bet on
son.
this one because this one is one of those fights that I think could go either way. But I think Onama's going to clip him. Put him down.
I think Onama's gonna get put in a clip.
Okay. Oh, scissor sweep by Raymond Daniels, bro. Did you see that?
That's pretty cool.
That's what do you mean? That's like something out of a movie. Pretty cool.
I could do that.
Oh my gosh. All right. This guy. Moving on. This is okay. I'm interested in this one. She got Austin Lane versus Wanata
Wasn't Austin Lane a football player, or am I tripping?
Basketball, football, something. Remember, so why we know him is he was the one that fought the guy that just recently fought Tuivasa.
Yeah,
Tiberian or whatever.
I knew him from, the card with, it was in Australia, in Sydney. It was Izzy.
Make sure you're talking.
It was Izzy and like all the Australian guys that were there fighting, like the big Australian card in Sydney, and he was on that card.
Well, I seen it was like 2 eye pokes. Like he was the one with the eye poke, and then it got redone or something like that. But he got knocked. He fought that Tiberian dude. Remember, he's like a big, just like Tai Tuivasa kind of but he knocked this Austin Lane out in the first round. And if you look at this Wanata Diniz guy from Brazil, he's built just like that dude. Same. He's like 6-0 with 6 first-round knockouts. So I think unless like Lane is like somehow adjusted from his last fight getting out, but I think this is going to go the exact same way. I think he's Hanate just flatlines him in probably the first. I'm going probably second.
I've got the John Cena lookalike.
You think first? Like the
Doesn't that
Brazilian?
guy
He
look
kind of
like
looks like
John
a Brazilian John Cena a little bit.
Yeah.
You going him too?
Yeah.
Cool. This one is going to be a close one. I was going to bet on this one, but I've literally been back and forth. You got ranked 12 and ranked 13 girl, both Brazilian. Lipski versus Silva.
I've got Silva because she got cool hair.
Lipski is now going by Ariana Da Silva because she's going by her married name. So if you see him, it's Silva versus Silva pretty much. But Karine is coming off of like a 6-fight win streak. Lipski's got I don't know if she's coming off of a win streak, but she's got like a bunch of finishes and submission finishes. So I think this is going to be especially for 3 rounds, this is going to be a really close fight. Yeah. I think either girl could get the finish. I think it could go to decision. Either girl could get the decision. So this is a hard one to bet on. So I was leaving this one alone betting, but I'm just making my pick. I'm going to guess. I was Silva all week, but I'm going Lipski right now.
It's Silva.
You going Silva with the fro? Cool, cool. This one, I think I'm still going to go where I was. Next up, we got the light heavyweight, Ryan Spann versus Bogdan Guskov from Uzbekistan. These Uzbekistani dudes have been pretty tough lately, too, I've been noticing.
They haven't been losing lately, is what you mean.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh, man, but Spann's... I'm going Spann. I did have Spann like in my parlay lineup, but after watching some stuff and a little like we talked about the Uzbekistan, he's doing pretty damn good. I took him out, but I'm gonna pick him to win, but I'm not betting on him.
Just wait till
You're going Guskov
old
though.
Ryan Spain gets knocked out. Goes all the way back to Spain.
All right, what about your main event?
I got Alex Pereira.
Alex Perez.
Alex
you mean?
Pereira.
Alex Perez. So you got Nicolou versus Perez, and Nicolou's a beast, man. We were watching some of his. So is Perez, but Perez has taken this fight short notice, coming off 3 losses, and he took his last fight short notice as well. So Nicolou's been training for kind of like a stand-up guy, but now he's getting a wrestler. That's really the only way, and he's fighting a 5-round. It's his first time headlining, and so it's his first 5-rounder. But I don't know if Perez has had a 5-rounder.
You mean Alex Pereira?
Perez, you're gonna confuse our listeners that don't really know MMA. They're gonna be like, Alex Pereira's fighting 300 and fight night after.
Yep. Sure is.
I'm going Nicolou on this one.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah. You going that or you going Perez? Going the wrestler?
I don't even know.
Or are you going jiu-jitsu
Just
guy?
pick me
and
one for me.
kickbox? Pick it, bro.
My legs are broken.
Pick it.
I'm gonna go Nickelodeon.
Okay, so we agree on this one. Well, yeah, that's that card there. That's Saturday. We'll watch that one, and
There's Izzy.
hopefully I'm pretty varsity with my picks again, you know what I mean?
Varsity.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't varsity.
About to be varsity with my picks
You're
again.
varsity football player.
Like I was with that Ryan Garcia. Everybody's been like, it's cracking me up. I've been listening to podcasters and people, and they're like, don't act like you say you knew what was going to happen. Like, nobody knew that Ryan Garcia was going to, and I'm like, yeah, but I knew. I'm like, Ryan Garcia's been boxing since he's freaking 3 years old. I don't care how crazy you think he is or how Jesus crazy he's been acting. The dude at the end of the day can box. And just because he lost to one of the best freaking boxers out there, he lost to Tank, and he had to cut way down for it.
Yeah, that's what Tank does to all of his guys. He makes them all cut all the way down, make them real dehydrated, and then wins.
I mean, it's smart because they can't take shots like they normally would. But you look at, as soon as I seen everything lead up, obviously I knew he was acting crazy and all the dramatic stuff he was doing and the yelling and barking and.
Bark?
They were just in each other's face and acting all crazy. I didn't really think much about it. I'm just I didn't think he was trying to play head games. I just thought maybe he is gone a little crazy. But guess what? Some of the best fighters are freaking crazy, man. And then once I seen he didn't make weight and he came out chugging a beer, I was like,
he came out what?
He missed weight by 3 pounds, which apparently Floyd. I seen an article saying Floyd told him to do that.
Mayweather?
So he didn't win. Garcia didn't. Yeah. So Garcia didn't win the belt.
Why?
Because he missed weight. So it wasn't.
Was he over or under?
He was over by 3 pounds.
Fatty.
Well, and then so I think he did it on purpose. He didn't try to cut that weight because he knew he didn't want to. I don't think he maybe wasn't going to make it. But then also he was like, I'm not going to dehydrate myself. I'm going to go get paid. So Haney lost his belt, but Garcia didn't
get the belt.
Didn't get the belt. So now the belt's up for grabs. So you're gonna have a badass rematch, I think. Which was another reason, kind of going into it. I'm kind of I could honestly see Ryan winning this because he's getting paid, and if he did win, it sets up a badass rematch. So yeah, I put money on Garcia winning and winning by decision. And dude, there was so many close times to where he almost had Haney knocked out, and I was like, "Don't knock him out! No, don't!" And then, yeah, I think I woke Carrie up at like going into the last round. I was like, hey, I'm about to win some money in a few minutes as long as somebody doesn't get knocked out. But yeah, there's no odds quite plus 1,800 on this fight night, so ain't winning no money like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, what we had, there were some one championship fights.
Hold on. How did he get 121 out of 75?
Those are landed.
Oh.
Yeah, they got
why
them
is it
backward. It is backwards compared to. So Raymond Daniels won that one.
Yeah, he did.
Let's watch this.
Main event.
Yeah, let's fast forward. Luke Rockhold and.
Whoa, what?
What?
Luke Rockhold's fighting on you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Luke Rockhold's on here. Don't you listen to our podcast, bro?
No.
I told you Luke Rockhold and Joe Schilling are fighting the last one. Remember we talked about the bar fight? How Schilling knocked the dude out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told you were half awake for that last podcast.
I was wide.
You were not wide. You said like 5 words.
6.
He has to get to wrist control, Kyle. He has to go out there and try really hard. Get wrist control, Kyle. That's my GSP impression, if anybody's wondering. I know you thought GSP literally walked up in the studio for a second, but he's not. He's not here.
No, people just probably
I'm not impressed by your performance.
They probably thought your autism was kicking in.
Look at Luke, thick Luke. He don't look like he cut for this one. I mean, he don't look fat, but he don't look like shredded like he has before.
Joe Schilling looks great.
Well, that's his picture. Let's see what he looks like out here. Joe Schilling always looks pretty good.
Oh, that's
Dude,
the guy you got.
I like both these guys. So I've always been a Luke Rockhold fan. He had kind of a rough going, and
wasn't he a model, or isn't he a model?
he is a Versace model, but he became champ in the UFC, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was champ
For like one. Yeah, I think he lost his title defense like right after, but he was champ. He was so freaking good, man. His grappling's good, striking's good. Bare knuckle was just not for him though. Not against Mike Perry, at least, dude. Bare knuckle's not for anybody against Mike Perry.
Except Mike Perry.
Who is he? He's fighting Thiago Alves. It's cool you can shoot the double in this. I like that. I don't know if it gets you any points or anything, but
separating them though.
well, once you hit the ground, there's no like actual like grappling. I guess there is sweeps and takedowns and.
That scissor sweep earlier wasn't nothing. Like I could do that with my eyes closed.
I think.
Honest. What? You see that? That was no.
Yeah, you can use the wall.
That's like takedown defense.
Yeah,
you're using
yeah.
the wall to
like
your advantage.
Walking up the wall. Dude, like I said, I'm a big fan of both of these guys. I think it's cool that they're fighting in like karate combat too. Oh man, that was a nice freaking
head kick.
Yeah, lead leg head kick. Rockhold switching stance too.
Like,
you can wear shorts or you can wear old school.
I'm talking about the like GSP and all them. They're wearing like their.
Oh, they're in Dubai.
Yeah.
They're wearing like the. What are those guys called? The sheiks, like the sheik robes.
The guys from Star Wars.
No. Jesus. Oh, Coffee Magoo.
It's so funny.
I don't know. What do we got coming up while we're watching these fights? Let's take a look. I know 301 is looking pretty solid. Dude, my beard keeps getting stuck on this damn mic. Pull my beard. Bro, what are you doing?
Yawning.
Jesus.
My balls is hot. Sorry, I saw Derek Lewis.
Is he there?
I saw him on...
Oh, yeah, he's doing the St. Louis card. Oh, they also added Joaquin Buckley to the St. Louis card. I don't know who he's fighting. I think they just gave him somebody to like murder.
Wasn't he on like 300 or something like? Not 300, but like the fight before 300. Like he was.
He was on one.
Didn't he
Wasn't
just
he?
fight?
He was on one of those fight nights, I think. Because I feel like he got brought up at least.
No, he was fighting for sure.
Did he win? Good body kick by Joe.
We watched it. I know.
Dude, Rockhold looks so
Yeah.
freaking good against like a pro kickboxer. I know Joe's not.
He's hit 2 good head kicks.
Joe's not like top tier kickboxer anymore, but I'm surprised. Like I said, Luke's always been good everywhere, but I thought Joe
Is that
was
how much
gonna.
money they're betting?
I don't know what the hell that
It
is.
said karate token.
What the hell is karate tokens?
Oh no, but the
This has
number
gotta
one bettor's
be-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's probably like a fantasy league or something. I don't know.
But the number one bettor is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I like his username. Yeah, dude, I think 301 is gonna be pretty good. Like you're gonna see Jose Aldo, Anthony Smith,
Who said happy 420?
Toja.
Which one of those commentators?
I don't know which one it is. Who's the
Raspy.
like the guy that he's the one that sounds like he's not a fighter. He's like the John Anik of commentators. Because you got Boss and GSP. Dude, they're clinch heavy. I think that's what's throwing Joe Schilling off too. Is I think he's used to kickboxing. So you got Rockhold that's keep like kind of changing levels and driving on him. Anytime he like Joe starts to get in like real close and gets in his like grill, and Luke's circling out and throwing them freaking roundhouses. Oh, let's see. Ooh, teep kick. If you guys have Fight Pass, this card is on Fight Pass. Is your hand healed up yet?
No,
What, you got like a week left?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Something like that.
Gotcha. What's new? Anything in the...
Nope.
Who's your, I guess just to let everybody know, who's your favorite fighter, active fighter right now on the... In
UFC?
MMA, yeah. Just in MMA, it don't have to be UFC,
Well, I don't
it's
really know any other. I don't
but
know.
I've been kind of thinking who's mine lately, and I've been having kind of a hard time.
What, Sean Strickland?
No, I mean Sean's one of my. I'd like his, his personality, and
I don't know.
but he's not. Sean's not my favorite right now. I mean, John Jones is probably still. John's been one of my favorites for a long time, and he's still active, but he's not like. It'll be, yeah, he tore a pec, so it'll be a while before you see him again. But John will always be one of my favorites. I'm trying to think of... I mean, I know Alex Pereira is, like, definitely one of mine right now. You like Sean O'Malley a lot, don't you?
No.
No?
Not a whole lot. Just chill.
Well, who's your fave?
I don't know. I don't really have one. It was Brandon Moreno, but then he got whooped by Alexandra Proshani or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Pantoja.
Yeah.
He's fighting at 301. He's fighting number 10 guy. He's probably going to mop him.
That's literally such a freaking feed. Why are you giving the number 10 guy
That's what I mean.
the
Nobody's.
champion?
I think more people are talking about seeing Jose Aldo fight than actually seeing the championship fight on that one.
Him. Like, give him the Brandon Moreno fight again.
I haven't really heard much from. Have you ever watched Moreno's combat jiu-jitsu? Dude, he's good at well, obviously he's good at MMA, but he's good at combat jiu-jitsu too.
I'm better.
Do you know what combat jiu-jitsu is?
Yeah, you can
Yeah, you can like open palm slap on the ground.
I'd slap you.
What else we got? Fight news. Let me see anything interesting here. Haven't heard anything on the Tyson stuff. Still waiting for
140
Who am I?
ounce gloves.
I was thinking more today. Like, who the hell am I? I'm probably gonna put money on that one now.
Oh, is his nose broke?
That was broke from Mike Perry's.
Yeah, his nose is broke.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like broke now or if it's just looks that bad from Mike Perry fight. Because it didn't.
Well, they stuck the things up his nose that, like, you have when you break your nose.
Oh, Watergate, Joe Schilling. Just kidding.
What are you yapping about,
They
Mr.
said he spilled his water,
University?
and they were having to clean it up.
You graduate from Yap University?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, I know.
You graduate from, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, 'cause you're special.
Is this a 5-rounder?
No, it's a 13 and a half.
You think it
rounder.
goes all 5?
Yeah.
Who do you think wins?
Luke Rockhold.
Did you see? Oh, we talked about it, didn't we? Bobby Green calling out Patty Pimblett, or was that just me and you talking about that?
That's just us.
That was just us. Oh yeah. So, I guess Patty said something about Bobby, but Bobby called Patty straight out. I want to see that fight. Patty just had 2.
I'd like to see Patty try to fight.
Bobby?
Yeah. Patty will get destroyed.
Dude, after watching Bobby fight freaking
Jim
Miller, I've always been a Bobby Green fan, but I was like, damn, Bobby still got it.
Jim Miller.
Dude, Patty just had 2 twins, too. I think he just had his babies. So,
I told you he was going to win there, bucko.
I knew who was going to win. I was just seeing if you were going to get it right.
But you did.
Yeah, I watched the highlights.
That was nice. He went like Jello.
Oh, yeah.
For a second.
That was
pretty cool.
I said Luke's a beast, man. Luke, was it a hook? I know it was a punch on the
hook.
yeah, it's a punch on the inside. Put Schilling down and won.
Did you hear GSP?
What'd
He
you say?
said, I blinked, I missed it.
I blink.
I blink, I missed. I miss.
I wish it'd be cool if they had a karate combat come around here. Dude, I'm pumped for St. Louis UFC fights.
Yeah.
Especially what you got. Let's pull that card up and see if we got anything extra added to it. Here we go. Dude, and there's a lot of like bigger guys on this card, so we might get to see some freaking
Power.
some sleepers. So you got Derek Lewis versus the Nascimento, which I don't know. You can't ever count Derek out.
My balls.
But when there are guys, I hope he wins and says something funny in St. Louis. Be great.
Isn't he from St. Louis?
Is he? I don't think he's from Texas. Bitch, I'm from Texas.
Is that his son? You see his son? His son's going. That's Hezbollah. Oh my freaking god.
No, that's the other guy.
Oh, the Hezbollah is like
Arch rival.
Arch enemy.
I was wondering who the hell that was. I was like, no way, that Luke Rockhold kid. They look nothing alike.
Dude, Hezbollah.
Dude, Terrence McKinney's fighting. Lonzo Minefield. Oh, dude. Chase Hooper, which we talked about.
He's not
Dude, look at that dude. Look at that heavyweight from Cuba. Robels Daspian. Do you see how huge he is? Look at that guy.
Can't really see his whole body.
Bro, it don't matter. You look at his pecs and up and see that. Unless he's like a midget from the belly button down.
That'd be so funny.
Dude's huge.
He's like a little oompa with like huge chest and arms.
Dude.
Sean Woodson.
Yeah.
Dude, I know Alex Carceri.
He was on The Ultimate Fighter. He's fought in the UFC for a long time.
All of his stuff is on UFC 5.
He's probably on there.
He's been on.
He's been on all the games.
Yeah.
He's been, like I said, he's been around for a long time.
But didn't Sean beat him already?
Sean hasn't fought him yet, but this is Sean's fight to break 15. Like if Sean wins, he's ranked. Like Sean wins this one, he's ranked in the top 15. So this is Sean's like first ranked fight. Like
Sean's
chance at
win.
getting in the ranking. Oh yeah. Yeah. No.
Are you betting on Sean?
I would like to. They don't have the odds posted. I mean, we'll see what the odds are. If I'm doing a parlay, I'll definitely add Sean in. I think Sean's definitely winning. But it'd be cool if Sean's the underdog, seeing how he's not ranked and Alex is. And then, yeah, definitely. All the faith in Sean Woodson. But, yeah, you pumped up for that one? That's not far off. That's May 11th.
Pump up the jam.
May 11th. Is that my weekend, your mom's
Dude,
weekend?
that guy's, look.
Oh,
You
yeah.
missed it. There he is.
I see him. I see him
He's
flexing
in the
out there.
crowd still.
Oh, well, yeah, man.
He needs to, like, he's still going. Like, slitting his neck.
Oh, dude.
Did he just call out Lyoto Machida?
Lyoto Machida in freaking Karate Combat.
That'd be lit.
Oh, my God. I would love to see Lyoto Machida in Karate Combat. I know Cody'd like to see that. If you're listening, Cody, that was Cody's favorite fighter growing up.
Lyoto Machida, I think he's going to beat Luke Rockhold if they get in a...
GSP was mine, and then Cody's was Lyoto. But, yeah, dude, Lyoto, I think, would sleep Rockhold, honestly, tell you the truth. It would not go good for him.
Same.
He's right in his way. What if he just suplexed his ass? Kissed him.
Is that Lyoto?
No, that's Robin Black. He does like MMA podcasts and interviews and all kinds of shit. Dude, I'd like to see a lot more. Who was it that just recently fought? It was Showtime Pettis and was it Benson Henderson? They fought in Karate Combat not too long ago. It was their third time like fighting each other, but they did their third one combat.
Who won?
I don't remember. I know it was a scrap though. Both those guys are like slick. But yeah, dude, that was.
Well, see, Luke's nose didn't look like that before in that picture.
Yeah, he definitely probably re-broke his nose. Or it probably wasn't fully healed. Hasn't been that long, has it really? Not even 6 months? Like probably 6 months.
It's been about 6
6 months. That sucks. That nose. Well, there it is. That was your fights this weekend. We got
Look at GSP. He looks so awkward out there.
a lot of underdogs if you're trying to. I told you who to bet. See how I do. See if I come away with some money again. We're going Sizzler, baby.
What?
We're going Sizzler. If we win more money, we're going to Sizzler.
I don't know what you're yapping about.
We're going Chuck E. Cheese, baby.
We're not going to Chuck E. Cheese.
We're going Chuck E. Cheese.
No, we're not.
Where half the games are broken.
The pizza's reused.
There's boogers on everything. But you're going to have a good time.
Last time I went to Chuck E. Cheese, it was one of my friend's birthdays in
Do you meet Chucky?
in second grade. And when we got there, there was some girl in one of the booths that was having a heart attack. So they called the ambulance and had to get her in a stretcher and stuff. And she was seizing out on the stretcher.
And the robot band's just jamming out the
Jamming
entire time.
along on the stage.
Little kid's like, I want my birthday cake.
This girl had to have her seizure during my freaking birthday.
You see GSP, I seen the thing you said he's in. And he looks like the most jacked dude in one of those ever. His shoulders are so wide. There he is.
He looks so awkward though.
What time do these fights start? Okay, they're normal. We got. That's these ones. I think they're Vegas fights this weekend.
Wait,
so
who? I know him.
the guy on the. Who is that? Why do we know him from something?
He's all over YouTube and he's friends with Logan Paul, and yeah, he's best friends with Logan Paul.
I'll say I've seen him and stuff too. I don't know who he is though. I'm sure they've said it a million times. We just weren't listening. But yeah, so fight card.
He's the guy who said happy 420.
Yeah, I'm sure. So yeah, fight night this Saturday, 6 o'clock is when the prelims start. So that's it. Until this is gonna be our last fight night till May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
They better have like Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan out there.
It's in Brazil though, which I mean I'm sure there's Brazilian Star Wars fans, but maybe Pantoja will dress up like Yoda. What do you think?
No.
No?
Just no.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. That's kind of the Garcia thing was big this week, but that was probably your biggest thing besides old Luke Rockhold. But the Garcia thing was pretty huge, honestly. It was a big moment in combat sports history, and you're going to get that rematch. It's going to be big.
I'm not sure.
Big tits, big tits.
Okay, what the flibble flabble did.
Big tit match.
What the flibbity flip flop there.
I seen one in the Nah, never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that.
What?
We'll save it for another podcast.
What?
It's not really PG, but
tell me
off the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll keep it PG for you guys. Well, I'll just say this. There's another. I don't know what her name is. She's another like girl boxer, like pretty blonde girl boxer, but she tweeted Ryan after his fight and said like that was a knockout, that they should make a knockout OnlyFans together or something like that. And I seen that was going around. But he's all about Jesus. That ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry about it. Get out of here, devil woman. All right.
Devil woman.
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines, one too many times. Wicked games to play, make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude, knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's